this is a quarterback world in college football, just like it is in any world when it comes to football. Carson Beck's doing this thing. Obviously, Jalen Milroe. All the Heisman candidate trophies. Dylan Gabriel's also one of those guys who's going to be in the mix. Quinn Ewers before he got hurt, and now even Arch Manning down in Texas doing this thing. But how great is it that you got two of the top Heisman contenders right now? One is a running back and one is a two-way player. If you had to give between Hunter right now, who's doing an outstanding job for Colorado, and Ashton Jeanty, who's at Boise State, who's wonderful, leading the league and leading the nation in rushing right now, could break Barry Sanders' all-time record if he continues at this pace. If you were to give a little bit of a handicap right now, which one of those two would you say has the best chance of winning it all and having that Heisman at the end of the season?
Yeah, and like you, I'm fortunate to be a Heisman voter, so this is something I'm keeping a really close eye on, and I think right now you would have to give the edge to Ashton Jeanty for what he's been able to do, and I think the opportunity he has going forward for Colorado as they get into the meat Big 12 schedule. It's going to be interesting in a wide-open Big 12 this year. Can they capture some momentum and actually vie for that conference in a way that would have them in all these conversations, and provided Travis is healthy and can keep up with this insane workload that he's on, he would have plenty of great chances. But I look at what Ashton Jeanty's already done, and you know this, covering college football, it's hard for the group of 5 teams and players to break through in this way. And Ashton Jeanty was able to do it early in the season, putting up some video game numbers, using the game against that Oregon team as kind of a springboard to where now we're all conditioned. Hey, all those shows you watch, you guys mentioned Big Noon, when you see it on SportsCenter, they're running Ashton Jeanty highlights all the time when he busts these games, even when it is Utah State like it was last week. Mm-hmm. And so now that he's in the machine, they're going to have an opportunity against a UNLV team that's still firmly in the mix in the Mountain West and for that group of 5 playoff spot. And I think that just in general, you have the game against Oregon State at the end of the season, another Power 4 group, but also you've got that group of 5 playoff spot up for grabs. So we're going to be talking about Boise State for that, and we're going to be talking about Ashton Jeanty and seeing those plays in the zeitgeist with everything that gets discussed around the sport. I think it's hugely important, and I think he's got plenty of chances, and he's just that good. You can't tackle the guy. He's faster than you'd expect. He erases angles. And I think all that makes him the perfect group of 5 Heisman Trophy candidate who actually has a great shot of getting to New York and maybe even lifting the trophy.
I've heard of comparisons to Maurice Jones-Drew, to LaDainian Tomlinson. The guy had 178 rushing yards in the first half against Utah State. Didn't even play in the second half. He's just been that good and still on pace to break Barry Sanders' record.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.